Welcome to FinTech Matrix, where tech meets money and trends become power. You heard it here first. Today, July 29th, 2025, we're examining what's moving your financial world and reshaping technology across the globe. First, we break down major market decisions. Wise gets U.S. shareholder approval to abandon London as its primary listing, while U.S. lawmakers double down on stablecoin legislation. Meanwhile, fintech lending rebounds and the Genius Act becomes law. Next, we explore how AI-driven fraud, cash preservation politics, and tokenized finance are redefining global infrastructure. Finally, actionable insights into what you should watch now. So grab a cup of coffee, settle in, and let's unpack what matters to your wallet and your world over the last 48 hours, here on FinTech Matrix. Let's start with what's moving the markets today. Here's your finance update. United States finance. U.S. senators reintroduce cash preservation bill. A bipartisan group of U.S. senators has introduced legislation requiring all businesses to continue accepting physical cash for transactions, even as digital payments expand. The Keep Cash Alive Act aims to prevent financial exclusion among unbanked and underbanked communities, particularly as central bank digital currency, CBDC. Pilots gain traction. Genius Act becomes federal law. The Genius Act, a landmark stablecoin regulation, was signed into law this week, establishing a dual regulatory framework under the Federal Reserve and OCC. It mandates 1:1 reserve backing, third-party audits, and restricts algorithmic stablecoins. Major players like Circle and PayPal have issued statements of support, anticipating accelerated enterprise adoption. Trovata acquires Atom to expand cash visibility. California-based Trovata, a leading treasury and cash visibility platform, acquired Atom, a legacy enterprise treasury management system. The move is expected to expand Trovata's capabilities in liquidity modeling and real-time bank connectivity. Financial terms were not disclosed. Interactive Brokers eyes proprietary stablecoin. Interactive Brokers is evaluating the issuance of a proprietary stablecoin for faster margin funding and 24/7 capital mobility. Executives cite demand for round-the-clock transactions and cost efficiency, especially for institutional clients using digital assets. United Kingdom finance. Wise shareholders approve U.S. primary listing. UK-based FinTech Wise has secured shareholder approval to shift its primary listing to the United States while retaining a secondary listing on the London Stock Exchange. Over 91% of Class A and 85% of Class B shareholders voted in favor. The transition is expected to complete by mid-2026, subject to regulatory clearance. Governance controversy over CEO voting rights. Included in the Wise restructuring vote was a controversial extension of CEO Christo Carmen's supervoting rights for an additional 10 years. The decision triggered opposition from co-founder Tavid Hinrichs and shareholder advocacy groups, citing corporate governance concerns. Bank of England blocks Revolut meeting with Treasury. In a rare public clash, Bank of England Governor Andrew Bailey cancelled a scheduled meeting between Chancellor Rachel Reeves and fintech giant Revolut. The meeting, intended to push forward Revolut's full banking license, was halted on grounds of regulatory independence. This event underscores growing tension between financial policy ambition and supervisory autonomy. Global finance. India's Navi Technologies secures 170 Indian rupees crore in debt funding. Sachin Bansal's Navi Technologies raised 170 Indian rupees crore, approximately $20 million, in debt to support expansion of its consumer lending and digital insurance offerings. The firm, currently active in personal loans and digital health insurance, is eyeing scale through alternative capital channels. C2FO recognized among top global fintechs. Kansas-based working capital platform C2FO was named to CNBC and Statista's list of the world's top fintech companies for 2025. The company's on-demand invoice financing model has gained traction among enterprise suppliers seeking flexible liquidity. Finergo survey, 93% of financial institutions plan agentic AI. A global compliance survey conducted by Finergo and Chartis research reveals that 93% of financial institutions plan to deploy agentic AI systems within 2 years. Fraud detection, KYC streamlining, and sanctions monitoring are the top cited applications. Integration hurdles include explainability, regulatory interpretation, and cybersecurity risk. Crypto markets. Bitcoin whale offloads $9 billion BTC. A Satoshi-era wallet executed a sale of approximately 80,000 BTC, totaling over $9 billion, through Galaxy Digital. Analysts remain divided over whether this signals institutional turnover or early adopter disillusionment. Bitcoin held above $118,000 following the liquidation, showing resilience. Stablecoin market reshaped by regulation and adoption. U.S. stablecoin markets are in rapid transition. With the Genius Act now codified, firms including PayPal, Circle, and potentially interactive brokers are ramping up issuance. Visa stated that while retail disruption is limited in the U.S., cross-border markets, especially in Latin America and Asia, stand to benefit from stablecoin infrastructure. Russia-linked stablecoin transfers surpassed $40 billion. A ruble-backed stablecoin issued by Bank and registered in Kyrgyzstan has crossed $40 billion in cross-border volume. The token, informally dubbed A7A5, is being used for trade settlements and remittances amid tightened financial sanctions. Crypto lending makes a comeback. Crypto lending has resurged. A report from Divine Research shows 30,000 plus short-term USDC-based microloans have been issued since December 2024, targeting underbanked populations. DeFi protocols are increasingly bridging the liquidity gap for borrowers unable to access conventional credit channels. AI-enabled crypto scams surged globally. AI-powered deepfake scams in the crypto space surged 456% year-over-year, according to U.S. consumer protection agencies. Fraudsters are deploying impersonation tools and synthetic media to deceive investors, with estimated losses topping $10 billion globally. Regulatory agencies are coordinating a response under FATF and GFIN frameworks. Finance segment wrap-up. From stablecoin clarity and treasury innovation to a massive crypto whale liquidation, financial ecosystems in the US, UK, and beyond are shifting toward digitized, regulated, and tokenized futures. Let's move now to what's shaking up the technology world. Here is your tech update. United States Tech. Goldman Sachs, BNY Mellon pilot tokenized money market funds. Goldman Sachs and BNY Mellon have partnered with Fidelity and BlackRock to tokenize money market funds using blockchain infrastructure. The pilot, launched on a permissioned Ethereum variant, aims to create highly liquid, round-the-clock tradable cash equivalents with regulatory oversight. Visa launches AI anti-fraud initiative. Visa has unveiled a machine learning-driven system trained on billions of global transactions to identify fraudulent payment activity in real time. The company claims a 47% improvement in fraud flagging accuracy during its beta testing phase with Tier 1 merchants. It's $10 million for AI-based retirement planning. FinTech startup Retirable secured $10 million in series of funding to develop AI retirement advisors for middle-income Americans. The platform offers digital financial planning, retirement drawdown strategies, and annuity options through licensed fiduciary partners. United Kingdom Tech. BO and FCA launch FinTech Sandbox expansion. The Bank of England and Financial Conduct Authority announced a broadening of the UK's digital sandbox to accommodate decentralized finance, DeFi, protocols, AI systems, and blockchain compliance tools. The update aligns with the government's Financial Services and Markets Act implementation roadmap. UK FinTech Vertical AI raises $15 million for SME tools. London-based Vertical AI has raised $15 million in early-stage funding to expand its generative AI offerings for UK SMEs. Products include automated procurement advisors and AI-powered vendor analytics dashboards. Investors include Balderton Capital and Atomico Ventures. Global Tech. Neurofin raises $1.6 million for AI plus blockchain infrastructure in India. India's Neurofin secured $1.6 million in seed funding to develop a hybrid Gen AI and blockchain data platform aimed at transaction scoring, micro-KYC, and real-time risk alerts for digital lenders. Salient raises $60 million to reinvent loan servicing. U.S.-based Salient Technologies raised $60 million in series of funding for its end-to-end loan servicing stack using AI case management. The company targets non-bank lenders and P2P marketplaces. Vanta secures $150 million to expand AI compliance. Security and compliance platform Vanta announced a $150 million Series D raise, valuing the firm at $2.3 billion. The platform provides AI-driven SOC2 automation and vendor due diligence tools used by fintechs, insurers, and digital banks. Tech segment wrap-up. From tokenized liquidity and fraud-resistant rails to AI-led compliance tools and fintech infrastructure, global tech investments continue to prioritize speed, transparency, and trust. And that wraps up today's breakdown. From the US stablecoin breakthrough and Revolut's clash with the Bank of England, to tokenized funds by Goldman Sachs and Visa's real-time AI push, and from Russia-linked stablecoins shaking cross-border finance to the rise of deepfake crypto fraud, one thing's clear: the future of finance and technology isn't just evolving, it's accelerating through regulation, innovation, and disruption. Whether you're watching central bank policies or the next AI-fueled fintech wave, staying informed is your edge. If today's deep dive helped you make sense of the shifts, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss what moves the market. Drop a comment below. Do you trust stablecoins more now that regulation is in place? Or does the centralization concern still hold you back? And remember, this is FinTech Matrix, delivering money, tech, and trends to your doorstep. Stay ahead, stay informed. Keep watching FinTech Matrix. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.